Have you ever wondered what it's like to be kidnapped from a cinema, locked in a barred cell, and then have only 60 minutes before your kidnapper and potential killer comes back to get you? Well, you've come to the right place. Welcome to the Uncontainables vlog. Welcome to the Uncontainables vlog. This week we're having a throwback to a room that we actually completed at the end of 2015. But it's an escape room that really stood out in our mind. So stay tuned to hear exactly what we thought of Enigma escapes in London and their room, The Killer. Kicking things off is customer experience, and one thing that really made this room stand out was the briefing. The story of this room starts in a cinema, so Sam, our game host, greeted us and gave us drinks and popcorn before leading us into the briefing room, which had big red curtains surrounding a screen, just like a classic cinema. Sam told us the basics and then we watched a video on the screen that led us into the story of the room. This is probably one of the very best briefings that we've had, which was an awesome start. We really felt like we were immersed in the story of the room before we even got inside. Another cool part of this venue was that when we escaped, we were awarded a medal, which was a really cool touch. Sam explained that as he created more rooms, he'd have more medals to go along with them, therefore encouraging people to come back and add to their collection. This was a really nice touch, and one of the reasons that we're giving them 5 out of 5 for customer experience. Next up is story and set. The story behind this room is that you've been invited to the premiere of a new film called The Killer. But you're the only ones in the cinema, and before you know it, you find that you've been smuggled from the screening and that you're trapped behind bars. You have just 1 hour to follow your survival instincts and escape. We thought this story was quite a fun idea, and the cinema theme gave it an extra twist, so this was a really good start. In terms of the set, I feel like this started with the awesome briefing. You were in the cinema, and when you start the game, it feels like a really good piece of continuation. You're truly immersed in the game from the moment you arrive at the venue. The set in this game is quite contained, but there are a couple of different areas. And when we realised how to leave the first area, we were pretty excited. It was one of those escaping moments that feels like a true discovery and gave the entire team a really big buzz. Overall, the presentation of this room was pretty good and fitted really well with the story. Having different light levels and some smaller enclosed spaces fitted really well with the impending threat of your kidnapper returning. Overall, the story and set of this room worked really well together, and that's why we're going to give it a 5 out of 5. The puzzles in this game were really varied and challenging. We got off to a bit of a slow start, missing something fairly obvious that we should have done, but it was only our third escape, so it was good that it was challenging. The puzzles involved some physical interactions with items, which required a small dose of patience and skill, as well as the usual mental type puzzles and pattern recognition. Although the puzzles weren't super unusual in style, they did a really good job of sticking to the theme, and packed in a few surprises along the way. This in particular kept the energy really high throughout the game. There is one jumpy surprise moment when you complete a puzzle, but nothing that's too scary. If anything, this just added to the drama and energy of the game. So please don't be put off if you're not a fan of scary rooms. You certainly wouldn't catch me watching a scary movie, but I loved this game. So, for puzzles, we're going to give this room a 4 out of 5 for sticking really well to the theme, as well as maintaining energy and momentum as the game went on. Finally, value for money. This room cost us £25 per player for a team of 4, which does seem a little on the high side. But you've got to take into account a London waiting, the fact we received drinks and popcorn in our briefing, our collectible medal that we received for escaping, and of course an exceptional escaping experience. So overall, we didn't think that this represented bad value for money. Sam, our game host and the business owner, isn't part of a larger escaping company. So the thought that had gone into the overall experience and the quality of the setup was really great. And considering all of this and overall the amount of enjoyment we had whilst we were there, we're going to give this a 4 out of 5 for value for money. Overall, that gives this game an 18 out of 20, making it our very first exceptional escape. This is an escape that really is worth checking out, and I highly recommend that you visit Sam and Enigma Escapes. Next time we're in London, I'm sure we'll be heading back to try out their second room, The Breakout, as I'm confident it will be just as good. For all of the information and to visit their website, check out the details in the description below. if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give us a big thumbs up below and subscribe to our channel. Plus, you can follow us on social media to find out exactly where and when we're escaping. So, thanks for watching, and until next time, happy escaping!